Welcome back, this is Jaegerbomb, and this is another Gotham City Impostors gameplay. So this is actually Psych Warfare on Amusement Mile. So a little bit something different. I'm actually able to play this game now, now that the PlayStation patch is out. And let's just start off by this little craziness. So this game glitched out in the beginning for me. I felt like I had God mode. I could just fly around and I was invisible the whole time. Well, it turns out sometimes when you start a game, you do not automatically have a class selected for you. I thought I picked one, and then I realized it here. So let's talk about what loadout I'm going to be using here. So as you can see, I'm going to have the burly character. I'm going to be using my gold shredder. That's right, I got my gold shredder. It took forever to get. My secondary, I believe, is the Dawn Patrol, maybe with a muzzle brake. I'm using, let's feature the Vigor Chug here. So this is one of the first gameplays that I actually used the Vigor Chug, and I'm still learning out how to use it. So if you have any tips or tricks, please leave that in the comment box. Let me know how to properly use this, the energy drink. Also, I'm running in this game with my friend Avenging Angel, and then one of my subscribers, Optic Rex. So Optic Rex he messaged me on YouTube, said, "Hey, I have PlayStation as well. I would like to join you," and I'm all for that. So let me talk about that in a little bit. I actually set up another PlayStation account called Jaeger II. So if you would like to join me and play some Gotham City Impostors or any other game actually, just shoot me a message on PlayStation Network saying that you're a subscriber and you'd like to play, and I'll add you the next time I get online. I'll try doing this like once or twice a week, have just whole nights of where I just play with subscribers. That's no biggie to me. I actually had a lot of fun playing with Optic Rex, and I don't mind doing that at all. So just shoot me a message, Jaeger II. I'll leave a link I'll leave a comment in the description describing my PlayStation, everything that you'll need to know, and how to add me. So let's talk about some of the gameplay here. So I'm not too familiar with the Psych Warfare game. This is probably maybe my 10 to 20 match. I don't know really. But the idea of the game is to pick up a battery, which is in a centralized location, and transport that to a radio, a demoralization machine that the enemy is guarding. So when you plant this battery, it starts up a timer where it counts down from, I think, 25 seconds. While this is counting down, the enemy has the team to defuse this, or to remove the battery. And they're attempting to do this in order to stop them from becoming demoralized. And when you do get a battery plant successfully finished, the demoralization makes the people run around like crazy, gives you essentially a UAV, and the only thing they can do is smack you. So it's actually a lot of fun. It's really, actually, it's a lot of fun even to become demoralized, but obviously that's not the objective of this game. You want to win, and we'll try winning at all costs. So you might be noticing that yellow dripping feature that's coming out of Avenging Angel right now. So if you are the battery carrier, you have a trail that follows you, that lets the enemy know who has the battery and who to kill. Check out that freezing kill that guy just got in my death cam. So yeah, there is a marker that shows the battery position at all times, and it leaves this little yellow trail behind them. So be constantly looking out. So right there, I can see that. I saw the guy running in. I call out to my teammates who were chatting to each other, letting each other know what's going on, and they came in and mopped up the kill. So one strategy I like to do is stick around the battery carrier. I try my best to stay close to them, to escort them as much as possible, but when I can't find them, what I do is get near the bomb location, or the radio location that we're trying to plant. While we have the bomb, I go to theirs. While they have the bomb, I like to filter back to our bomb location and try setting up shop either on a spot that intersects the battery route, or a spot that's inside our actual area. So here you can see we have the battery planted. We're trying to defend. Look how I use the Vigor Chug there. I'm taking damage, retreat, get a little bit of health, and get back on my way. So we're defending it like crazy right now. They're swarming in from all sides. Something you'll notice that there are very fixed spawn points in this game type. So they'll be spawning right now from the left of the battery and then underneath the purple sign there. And there's also another spawn location to the right. So look, I just got the shit smacked out of me. That guy had no weapon and he still managed to kill me. So they're demoralized at the moment. They're going to be demoralized for the next like roughly 8 seconds. During this time, you can actually stop the demoralization process by going to the battery that's planted and smack the shit out of it. And once it takes so much damage, then it stops the demoralization. That's the goal of the team that just lost or just got the battery planted on them. So right here, the battery takes about 30 seconds to respawn. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to lock them down near their spawn area. I know where the battery location spawns at the same spot on each map, so you know where that point is. So in the meantime, I'm trying to keep the enemy away from my team who's setting up shop around that location of the battery spawning. Unfortunately, I got picked off there by a sniper just sitting in a corner. Don't worry, I think I'll come back for him later. He's going to taste my wrath. So here's the battery location on this map. They got to it first. The first half is winding down. I'm just trying to get this last kill to stop him from planting. And I get it in mid-air. And I get this turn on Vigor Chug. Boom! There it is. Way to end the half. So, Optic, Angel, and I were all off to a pretty good start. I think Angel and I both had 15 and 7. Optic is just doing work right now. So look at the way we are set up. Let me talk to you about this. So Angel and I are very objective-minded. What that means is we always, in every game that him and I have ever played together, we're always the one pushing for the battery, trying to set up the traps, trying to escort the bomb or the battery carrier in this case. And we had Optic go for a Slayer role. So a Slayer role, you might call him a kill whore. He's not kill whoring at all. That's his job, to get kills, but we actually requested that he would do this for us. He's actually a really good player. He has a good shot. So we put him in the responsibility to try killing as many people as possible. This is actually very helpful in this game. So there are varying locations of respawn when you die. One of the locations, if your team has the battery, the enemy team will spawn closer to you. If you're defusing the battery, you will spawn closer to the spot that you're trying to defuse. So what this does, while the battery is loose, if Optic, Angel, or I, or whoever else is on the team gets kills, it actually pushes them back to the furthest spawn point possible, and it gives us a better opportunity of picking up the battery. So look, here's an example of how I'm using this Vigor Chug. I don't know if it's completely correct, but I knew there's a lot of action in the middle here, so I pop a little chug of my drink, get right into the action. And the next time I have it respawn, I use it again. And it actually saves my ass here, and I get turned on that guy. Unfortunately, Angel felt the wrath, and look at Optic. He's just cleaning up people. So we're trying to keep them occupied here in the middle while our battery carrier makes it his way. But as soon as I see the batteries planted, I take a little bit of healing, check our last defenses, and then I'm going to make my way back. I'm going to make my way to where our battery was. Oh, he actually had the battery. That's my mistake. So now Optic has the battery. I'm trying to clear out center for him. Don't know if you know this, but if you get stunned by a boomerang, you can actually shake out of it. But also, while you're shaking out of it, don't stop shooting. You can often get kills that you don't even think you're aiming or hitting at them, but you will get the kill sometimes. So Optic went and planted the battery. I'm just trying to heal up, get some ammo, and then I'm on my way to the battery to defend it. And I get one defense right here nicely. Drop down in, get right into the action. They defused it though. In this little sequence, I just surprised myself. So I have 3 points of health. Notice my kill streak. I'm just about ready to get my rampage, which I'm using tough as nails. I'm just trying to heal up, hold the battery off. Angel's getting ready to plant. Unfortunately, I was reloading, so I couldn't help him out. Look at my health. Put that rampage streak up, get the kill, still at 12, pop a Vigor Chug, pick up the battery, see a guy come in. Didn't even realize Oh, and I still get the plant off. So my goal there, I knew my team was respawning. They were getting close to me, and we almost had it set up. I figured as long as I could get the battery planted, we would be set. They got the battery defused, however, but we're right back into it. They're already starting to get ready to plant the next battery. So I'm making my way back right now. We're trying to set up around the perimeter of the building, pick them up off their spawn, and just try keeping everything contained on their side of the map. So if you can focus the pressure onto their side of the map, this makes the game a lot easier to win. And this is actually a really intense battle that we're having here. A lot of the times that the matches that we get into, it's one-sided, like completely one-sided. But this one I was surprised, that's why I'm bringing it to you. This is very heated. Like, we only got one battery plant right now. There is no limit to how many you can get, but there's often games that we'll play in where we'll get 6, 7 battery plants and then the other team just leaves. So look at all the little red things. I'm just spraying and praying, hoping I can get some hits. Soften them up a little bit. It's always nice to help out your team. Even if you're not going to get the kill, any damage you can put on someone is very, very helpful. So I popped a Vigor Chug coming back into the heavily contested area. Rex gets stunned, so I step up in front of him so he didn't have to eat a bullet. And it saves his ass. And now we're just cleaning things up. And look at that, he's right back into it. So we're owning up with this section. I'm taking damage. Pop a Vigor Chug, turn on somebody, and Angel cleans it up. So now we just cleaned up this section. They're going to be spawning back by the barn underneath the fish station. And we're just making our way back. So we planted it. Look at that. Pop a Vigor Chug. Get back in there. I don't want them to take it. Somehow this guy slices and dices me. I didn't even see him coming. I actually like the Falcon Blade when the enemy has it, because it's often a really easy kill. One of the commenters on one of the subs on my channel mentioned this already, and I have to agree completely. People with Falcon Blades are just typically the easy kill. So the game's winding down here. We're just trying to maintain our position, trying to hold off. I like to focus on this middle section. Right there, that Vigor Chug probably saved me. So it gave me just enough health. Unfortunately, this dude throws a pipe bomb at me and just kills me. So like I was saying, the game is winding down. I don't believe we get another plant off or another successful battery attachment. So what I want to take this opportunity to talk to you, if you like this sort of thing and you like Psych Warfare, if you want me just to continue on this kind of stuff, let me know. I like bringing you guys what you want. Any suggestions are taken in consideration, and I'll do my best to do that. Also, some future things that are going to be happening. My wife and I will be doing another husband and wife dual com. Be expecting that within the next day. I actually have softball practice tonight, so I'm going to be rendering this while I go to softball practice, and then I should be uploading it later I should be uploading it here in a little bit. So I don't know if you know that since we PlayStation 3 users since we got delayed on our patch, they actually gave us a bunch of extra extra challenges that we can do. So as you saw, we all went 30 plus in low teens. I believe I went 32 and 14. So this is Jaegerbomb, and have a good night.